Well, here's hoping the going live has worked correctly today. So far, all seems well. After the debacle, somewhat, last time. Hi, Paul. How are you doing today? Oh, I'm a bit chilly. I was more like cozy under a blanket until maybe half an hour ago. In a sudden rush to get ready. How are you doing? Just rearranging my windows so I can see as many of you as possible. I should really set up a macro so that, like, with a push of a button, my whole stream setup arranges itself. That would be ideal. Maybe one day. I need to have a think about what pieces of equipment I would want in an ideal setup and start kind of prepping for that and doing some tests and stuff. I think I will do some tests for the mobile streaming, as in like streaming on the move, not from my phone. You thought you had 10 more minutes? Yeah, sorry, I started early today. It's the classic thing of I was kind of rushing around getting myself ready and worried I was going to be late. And then, yeah, ended up being early. So rather than just sitting around for 10 minutes, I was just like, I'll just start. Hi, Elle. How you doing today? Yeah. Sometimes I'm really good at timing it, and like I've just finished getting the stream set up and it's like 2 minutes to, and I'm like, that's perfect. I can just do on a like starting soon screen for a couple of minutes. And yeah, other times like today, I'm just ready quite a bit early. So we just go with that. You're all good. Glad to hear it. How am I? I'm okay. I'm still a bit run down. I'm still not really sure what's going on. I don't know if this is the tail end of the previous things, whether I've caught something else, whether this is just the ME. So many things it could be. We may never know. Generally speaking, I'm okay. Thank you. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to play some of a new character on Sims. For those of you who've been following along with the story so far, you'll know who the main character is. I did a pixelated shot of the character on the Discord, kind of vague teaser of what they looked like. Yeah, and you guys can help me direct their path, which will be interesting. My suspicion is this is going to be a wildly different main character from who we've had so far. And there's a few features that I think would be fun for us to play with in this character that we've not used thus far. But we will see. We will see. Hi, Ali. How you doing today? Is my chat not coming up? No, my chat should be coming up. My chat should be coming up, but isn't coming up. Curious. That's okay. I meant on screen, like on the horizontal layout, the chat should be like here. And isn't for some reason, but that's okay. We will make do. How did I ask how you're doing today already, Ali? I got myself distracted. I hope you are doing well. Hope you have had a nice weekend. Mine was fairly chill for the most part. I had one rough night where I didn't sleep particularly well. But outside from that, generally an okay weekend. Just chill. yeah, took some time off. Didn't really do much work. Played a bit of Sims. Progressed the story a little bit on Sims, just because we kind of petered out a little bit with Archer's storyline. So I thought I would just wrap that up. I was toying with trying to make a map for a new city that my D&D campaign have just arrived to. And I realized I'd never made a city. Like, I've made villages, and I've made villages, I've made towns, and then I've made like world maps or like area maps, but I've never made city. It's like weird in between size, and I'm not really sure what I'm doing. So I had 2 attempts at it, and both attempts were dreadful. So I gave up in the end. I have a vague idea of where I want things to be, and that's about as far as I've got. Ali, you're all good, thanks. Sucky sleep is the worst. Yeah. When you're already not feeling well, if you then also have a bad night's sleep, it just exacerbates things. Chloe followed and liked. Thank you very much, Chloe. How are you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Oh, goodness me. I'm going to have to blow my nose. Sorry, 1 second. I'm doing all right, thank you, Chloe. I think I'm still just on the tail end of a cold. But, yeah, I'm managing. How was your weekend? Yeah, we will be doing some Sims today, don't worry. I'm just not going to start Sims early. Like, it's one thing for me to start streaming early, but if I start doing Sims early, you know, anyone that was following along with the story in the Discord that was expecting to be there for the start of it at 4 o'clock, I want to wait until at least 4 o'clock before we actually start playing. Chloe, it was good. You went to the gym and then went for a hike in Wales. Well, that's intense. Also, can I rearrange? No, that's a shame. Yeah, the TikTok chat is like on the wrong side, so it's like wait, like I have to look all the way like the furthest end of my screens. Hi, Knives. How you doing? Hi, Jemsky. I'm all right, thank you, Jemsky. As I was saying, yeah, just on the tail end of a cold, but otherwise all right. Thank you. Thank you for the very intense looking heart. Chloe, thank you. Hey, Random, how you doing today? Sorry, did you prefer being called Rand? Am I remembering that correctly? You're actually here. No, Paul, you're actually there. I'm actually here. Actually, I'm Sam, but let's not go into that. Intense looking heart. It's really small on my screen, Chloe. It's hard to it's hard to make out. Amelia, thank you very much for following. Weekend was alright, but low-key. Yeah, same. You're good, thank you. How am I? I'm okay. I'm okay. And I'm good. I'm glad Rand is good. I mean, if there's something else you'd rather me call you, please just say. So Knives and Jemsky, how were your weekends? Yes, I forget that my weekend at the moment, at least, is Sunday, Monday. So, you know, it's all a bit. Talk about how's your weekend, forgetting that you've all been back for a day already. But yeah, does anybody else do D&D stuff? Just anybody got any suggestions for mapping software to use? Because usually I use Dungeon Draft or Wonder Draft. I'm just trying to figure out which is best for making cities. I feel like both of them, because again, it's like everything's either too small or too big, you know? Anyway, sorry, get myself distracted just because I was thinking about it when I started the stream. One thought immediately getting stuck into another. Yeah, are you all ready to meet the new main character? Maybe best I don't start dead on for. I can hover awkwardly on their face for a bit. With the nice yellow plum bob. Yeah, we were talking a while back about trying to get D&D back on the stream, but my games have, well, A, have been wildly inconsistent because I've not been well, but also kind of everybody in different time zones and different work patterns and stuff. It's been absolute chaos. So I may need to try and arrange a specific group for doing on stream if we're to continue that, which we may not do, but we'll see. Yeah, right, shall we just crack on with the reveal? I feel like people have filtered in now. Adult life always get in the way of fun. I know. It's that classic thing of like when the group is relatively small for D&D, and it's like if one person is away, it's like we just pause for a week. Like when it's a big group, it's like, oh, one person's away, that's fine, we'll just play without them, we'll catch them up next week. But this group I'm talking about specifically is fairly small, so if one person's away or ill, we just end up not doing it. Which means that if by chance each of us have one thing back to back, like I think it's literally been over a month since we had a session, because it was someone had work and then I was ill, and then someone else had work and then I was ill, and then someone else had work and then I was ill. 5 weeks. It's been 5 weeks. Just like alternating who's busy. Frustrating. You and your friends are like, we should meet up soon. How's your December looking? Yup. That's adult life for you. How you doing, Asher? Green Asher. I'm presuming that's not the same Asher from TikTok, because I feel like we already had an Asher. Or am I misremembering that? Cool. I mean, I guess we can chit chat. Like, we can chit chat while we play. If we get stuck on a topic, we can always just hop back over to chatting for a while. So, presuming that this goes well. Oh, I just messed up my camera shot. Oh, I had a really nice planned shot and I just messed it up. Oh well, okay. Such is life. We lose that. Oh, and I've just done it again. Oh no. So, this is our new main character. I'll give a quick rundown of the plot so far for those of you who are just joining us. Oh, I just realized my chat's not been updating. Good grief. Okay, there we go. That's sorted. Was weird. Who dat? So, our first generation was Samuel. He was a programmer, fairly unsuccessful programmer. He did just about well enough to move out of a tiny one-bed flat. His father, who was Edward, was a prolific painter, and he did very well, particularly towards the end of his life. Made a tremendous amount of money. See, Asher from Golf. See, I thought it was an Asher from before. We now have two Ashers. That's okay, because the other Asher I think prefers being called Ash. So we've got an Ash and an Asher. Hi, Amelia. How are you doing today? So Edward was a prolific artist, particularly late in his life, and used his wealth to set up a gallery. His son Michael took over the gallery and was selling fraudulent paintings. So he was selling the same paintings over and over and over again, pretending like they were masterpieces, like new masterpieces. And he used this huge amount of wealth that he accrued to build them this enormous castle, which I'll show off in a sec. I'm alright, thank you, Amelia. How's the bedroom decorating going? That was Michael. Yep. Michael's son, Archer, originally didn't want to have kind of anything to do with that kind of corruption, that lifestyle. So he became a spy, kind of hoping to do some good. And instead successfully ended up marrying a criminal and became a corrupt spy, and kind of living around all of this. We had Seamus, who was their oldest son, who has grown up around his fraudulent kind of con man grandfather, his corrupt spy father, and criminal mother. And this was all based off a couple of like really stupid pictures we had of him like way back in the day when he was first born. The random gen for him made him look super evil, so we're just like, okay, we're just rolling with that. But yep, so this is Seamus, and there you go, you can see his full outfit. So Seamus has a desire to be a public enemy. Let me read it out for you. Where's the thing for it? I'm sure there's a description somewhere. That's the reward trait. I'm sure there's a thing somewhere that like gives you a description of what it's supposed to be. Maybe it just is that. Yeah, I mean, it just says this sim wants to make enemies and be a famous criminal. So during his teen years, he repeatedly tried to hack his school grades higher, not believing in the school system, and failed every time. Yeah, not joking. He literally ended up with an F at school, the bottom grade of F, because he failed hacking every single time. He has hacked his way to some money, but not a lot of money. He's obviously quite mean-spirited. His skills thus far, he seems to enjoy his fine cooking. He's also a programmer from the hacking, likes video games for downtime. Nothing particularly new there. Relationships are neither here nor there currently. He gets on well with most of his family, so we're going to have some fun making him not like people. So his traits, so he's evil. These Sims become happy around Sims with negative moodlets, can laugh maniacally and discuss evil plans, and become angry when interacting with good Sims. He's vegetarian, so that was the randomized one at the start. And then past the randomized vegetarian, he got randomized foodie. So it's like, okay, that's fine. He's a vegetarian foodie. That makes sense. This is all kind of leaning into the same thing. And then he got fear of fire because he set fire to the computer twice. So that happened. So that was just funny that he got that. And then there was the thing that I posted a picture of in the Discord where the butler set herself on fire and then set the mother on fire. So there was a lot of fire drama. And then I gave him Dastardly because by this point we were leaning into him being a bit of an evil character. And then, yeah, evil was the final one. Likes and dislikes. Again, we're kind of leaving that to chance as they come up. As they don't come up, we'll just see what happens. Are you a teen yet? Oh, yeah. Very much so. I'll go over the extended family in a minute. So their rental properties are still doing well. The ones that they're making money from are still doing well. So that's a fair chunk of income from them right now. There's still 100k in the business, which Seamus will absolutely lean on if he needs to. Right, and their siblings. So this is Seamus. He's the oldest sibling. He's our main character right now. So this is Archer. This is the spy, the ex-spy, as you can see in his criminal wife, who is on the toilet right now, peering away. So yeah, this is Seamus, who's the oldest sibling. This is Plamer, as per Paul's request, currently picking her ear, of course. And this is Connor, misspelt because a typo. But that's now how we're spelling Connor. So from there, let's just quickly hop over to Simology. So what you're wanting to know is these are the siblings. So that's Amelia in the middle. I can't zoom in, sadly. So Amelia has no family right now. Neither does Lorena. Penelope, or Lope, has adopted 2 children, Trisha and Karen, who are currently teenagers. I think one of them is a teenager at least. One is a teenager. But yeah, none of the others have kids. Very widespread age of family. How did I spell it? C-O-N-N-E-R rather than O-R. Interestingly, the youngest sibling, Ahmad, I think is also evil, which is interesting. So there's a bit of a what's on your head? I'm not sure. Turban, maybe? Can we see you in this? Open profile. There you go. There's Amelia. Okay, so a couple of interesting things about Seamus. So one, I definitely think going down the evil plotline is good. I think maybe have him being a hacker, like an at-home hacker, is good. There are a couple of things we need to decide. So one, we need to decide if we're going to do a will for Archer before he dies, because Archer is probably going to die soon. So if we are doing a will, I don't know how that works. I'm going to have to get some help from you. 2 is under his Simology, romance no one. So what are we going to do for continuing the legacy? So he's up for romantic exploration, and he still, you know, is bi, poly, whatever you want to call it. But if his romance is no one, how do we want to play that? Like that he just doesn't get married, like he just woohoos, or do we want to go down the like adoption route, or do we want to go just leaving his inheritance to someone and we'll just play him until he dies and then play whomever we leave the inheritance to? Playboy. I mean, he's got the garb. And the big old family mansion. Yeah, so it's worth noting that when we were playing as the spy, so his parents, the spy and the criminal, their money just went down and down and down and down. And they sold a bunch of stuff from their inventory. So yes, it looks like we've not really lost any money, but the household funds has continuously depleted the entire time we were playing as Archer. So when we were talking about things being more challenging, we are definitely getting to that point because we don't have anything, I think, of particular value left in the household inventory now. I mean, we've got these things, which I thought could be fun for an evil layer. But, like, we don't have any great stash of cash here like we used to. Or, like, one painting, maybe. So, yeah. Oh, good grief, that made me jump. Thank you, Amelia. I appreciated the jump scare. Oh, nice, one of them landed on Asher. Oh, good grief, that really made me jump. More like Hugh Hefner. 100%. Oh, and another random thing that happened is, yeah, the gnome army is growing. I don't know why. Don't need to apologize. Amelia, thank you very much for the support. Like, single-handedly propping me up at this point. But yeah, so you reckon we do a will with Archer? But yeah, so Seamus is definitely going to be a stay-at-home worker because I think we had enough of constantly sending our main character off to work and then like twiddling our thumbs waiting for him to come back. I enjoyed how many notifications came through for that. Was it 6 notifications? I appreciate it, thank you. Yeah. Right, so let's see if we can do a will then. Oh, one thing I did notice. Right, let me just hop into Manage Worlds. So when we split the household, we gave Archer 10,000 and the other household had about 75,000 left of the money that they needed in order to buy the house. Luce, thank you very much for liking. How you doing today? But if we look at them now, as soon as I can hit the right apartment. Optional furnishings, that's not the one. Yeah, you can see 80,000. So for those of you who are just joining us, this is the extended family. They live on the same property. So these 5 in the middle are characters' dad's siblings. So these are uncles and aunts, and then cousin 1 and cousin 2. I've not been on your For You page for like a week. Well, I was there. I was streaming successfully 3 days last week. 2 of the days TikTok flagged me for something. I think it might have been because I had my social links on the screen. Maybe. I'm not sure. But that's why I've gone to a really basic layout. Seem to be fine since then. No more flags since I got rid of it, so we can but hope. But yeah, so they are financially stable was what I was meaning. Which is good. Unlike the current household, which is struggling. How do we do this again? You wouldn't notice any anyway. Or it's a pop-up for me. It comes up on my like manager page thing. You're just thinking, where the little characters? Yeah. So they're still on Twitch. Just not over here because worried it's one of the things that's getting me flagged. So better safe than sorry. Let's be honest, they're cool, but I think you'd rather see the game than the characters. But at some point, if this continues to be fine and not get flagged, I might reintroduce some stuff and try and test what is going on. Okay, let's see if we can figure out how to do a will. It looks like there's just a will sat on the desk. Emptiness volume 1. Like, should do it from his phone, maybe? Fire a service? Inheritance lawyer. Be my guess. I don't think there's anything else of note that happened. I mean, there was a bunch of fires. Is this the lawyer? No, that's the ranch hand. Gonna say, I kind of presumed the lawyer would rock up in a suit. Archer is not in the best place, it would appear. Where is this inheritance lawyer? I mean, I know we live out in the sticks and everything, but still. Computer. Pardon, Amelia? That's Seamus at the computer. Oh, as in I need to go to a computer to do it. Is that what you're saying? Right, we'll just have some food. We need more computers in this household. They're all fighting over this one because I think the only other one is way up here. Yeah, I think that's the only other computer. Fun fact, Playma almost died because she went to use a computer upstairs in summer clothing and almost died of the cold, and then got herself stuck. And she was like 1 pip away on the hunger. I was like, oh no. Quickly figure that out. So yeah, that was fun. What pack do you have for an inheritance lawyer? You've never heard of that. It's part of Life and Death, I believe. Oh, there's no central heating in the outside of a castle, because like to get to the top floor, you have to come outside. So she was like stood here freezing to death. Yeah, it wasn't my smartest move, for sure. Right, question is, can we kick Seamus off the computer for 2 seconds? Oh, his fun is very low. More choices. So where is this? Computer security. Right. Obituaries. Bleak. Household. More choices. Start a will. There we go. Got there eventually. Yeah, so we've not played with most of the packs. So we have quite a few packs now. But there's just a large number of them that we've not actually done anything with. So been kind of slowly starting to... I have questions. Archer. Okay, can anyone remember? Oh, we got T-posed. Help. You blame the nose. That does seem fair. How does anyone know what the cheat is for resetting a sim? What even's the combination to get the log thing up? I don't even remember how to bring up the cheat menu. Help. Shift, click, shift, click reset. Shift click on them. Oh. I don't know why he suddenly worked. Thank you, Faith. Right, let me just read this. Archer has created a will, which can be found in his inventory. It's now up to him to decide who is most deserving of each inheritance. Keep in mind that simoleons passed from the Ingram household cannot be passed down to other households unless Archer is the last sim in the household to die. I'm not 100% sure I follow that, but okay. Right. Update will. Simoleons. Okay. Sim remains. Oh, okay. So it doesn't really seem to be relevant unless you want to pass stuff to a different household. So what we really needed to do is make it so that the other household had wills, is what we needed. For future reference, you think the cheat menu is Control Shift C? Ah, it is. Thank you very much. Thank you, Maximus. How are you doing today? Okay, but so it actually seems like the will is kind of irrelevant, because all it's doing is saying, oh, we want to give some of the money to a different household. So that could create some interesting dynamics at another point, for example, with Seamus. But doesn't really help with Archer. That's fine. Okay, so what do we want to prioritize with Seamus? I don't remember what the options I said were. Well, start hacking to make some money would be a good one. We can go and start trying to do some of his public enemy goals. So maybe just go to some public places and start fighting. Or about heirlooms. We've not set anything as an heirloom yet. I'll be honest, don't really understand what they are. I'm guessing it's just objects we can pass from household to household. I did also wonder whether Seamus would, boot everybody out of the house at some point. Or whether it would be more like Seamus keeps all the kind of corrupt family in the house, and then maybe Seamus's firstborn will be the one to save the day. I mean, bear in mind the new pack comes out this week, and we were hoping to run the gallery legitimately by that point. You know? I mean, if you know how heirlooms work, please do. Let me know. Maybe we should have him socialize during the day and make enemies at night. What? Have him make enemies during the day and hack at night, or the other way around. You know what I mean? Like, alternate between trying to do the public enemy stuff. And yeah, hacking to try and make some money. Or if you guys just want to see us go make some enemies, we can just go make some enemies. Someone just left a random garden salad. Classic. Seamus is evil. Evil Sims become happy from the misery of others and have a variety of ways to accomplish this. I'm so curious to see how this goes. Hi, Eve. You swear you get like a box on build mode to collect heirlooms into? I mean, maybe, but what's the point? Like, why would you designate something as an heirloom? Is what I meant. You know, let's just go to some random public place and like start making enemies. Who on earth is Butter? Random people in the house. Oh, am I? I'm alright, thank you. How are you? Yes, we will need to interlace our evil drama with at least small snippets of trying to make money, because this house is expensive to run. Not too bad, Tar. Good. You don't see the point yourself. Yeah, so I guess the reason to do heirlooms would be passing them to different households. So for example, if we wanted him to pass them to one of his cousins or something, you know? Where are we gonna have him go to? We'll just have him go to a nightclub. Bar. We'll just have him go to a bar. I'm gonna go to a bar. Be mean to people at a bar. Just found someone to immediately be mean. Rude introduction. I don't even think that counts. Mean or mischievous interactions. Let's find out. Does a rude introduction count? Yep. Mean interactions. Malicious. Mock outfit. Oh, he's going hard. Never done mean characters on this. This is going to be interesting. Deception. Start preposterous rumor. Who even is this? Aura Brimley. Ooh, reached mischief level 2. Isn't it strange that there's a mischief skill? Hey Tom. How you doing today? Thank you very much for liking the stream. Oh. You're trapped. Go be mean. Yell at. Be disliked by 2 Sims. We've got to get our goals. It's not us. Your Sim has beef with Eliza Pancakes for no reason. Solid. I've just done all of that and she still doesn't dislike me. Ooh, wrong button. I think one of our... I think there's a pancake in our Simology. Who's the pancake? I think Steph. I think Steph was a pancake because Sophie was Sophie Holiday. I think Steph was like a child of the pancakes? Because I think Coco. I think this might be like. I think she might be related to us somehow. Wait, can we find out? Yeah, Brimley. So deceased. So somewhere along the lines, she's related distantly. Okay, but we need to make some people hate us. So we need to try harder. Let's maybe just go straight for mean. Malicious. Imply mother is a llama. Oh, there we go. One down. Cocoa pancake would be hilarious. Yeah, I mean, that sounds logical, right? Family tree is pretty big. Yeah. And only growing. So, yeah, because if we go back one generation, like, our current character's father had 5 siblings. Yep. It's going well so far. The endless family drama. Okay, now we need someone else to hate us. Let's not perhaps purely pick on women. That seems... I was going to say that seems unethical, but just picking on random strangers is pretty bad. Arguments, yell at. Gia. Interesting. Equality. Yeah, it can't just be mean to one person. Got to be mean to all the people. Okay, do we have a relationship tracker for like people that don't like us? No, but we can see it. Start preposterous rumor. Imply mother is a llama. Nice, it's actually just giving us mean options now. Hey Retro. How you doing today? Thank you very much for the intense heart. What is what is that? Okay, I think we need to try harder. This guy doesn't seem to be responding well to this. Imply mother is a llama. Should we just get into a fight? That seems like it would end poorly. Let's maybe not do mock outfit. Insult. Oh, no. We got it. Be disliked by 4 Sims. Join the criminal group. Oh, come on. Well, that might be that. You need to play some Sims now. Your room's done. Do it. Treat yourself. Do we need to select a new aspiration? Because we weren't gonna do a career. That's frustrating. The fastest wallpaper we've ever seen, isn't it? Just fight him. You want me to fight him? Okay, where's he gone? Has he left? No, stop. Can we pull him back? No, he's gone. That's sad. Okay. I'll remember that. Tom. Good, thank you. What did you miss? You joined my team. What do you mean you joined my team? That there are teams on TikTok? I'm unfamiliar. Come back and let me harass you more. Yeah, exactly, Paul. Exactly. Yeah, so what do you guys think? Because do we really want to be sending him off on a job half the time? Maybe this just isn't the path. Yeah, maybe this just isn't the path for us. Convince him to come back. I literally couldn't click on him. I was trying, Tom. I mean, I could ring him to come back. Just kind of like, come back and fight me. Okay, what other options? Oh, we can actually see. We should have just looked. Use a computer to cause mischief. 10 pranks, mischief. Log 3 drains. Okay, that might be better. Swipe items worth. Interesting. Villainous Valentine. Get caught cheating. Achieve X status with another sim. Okay, so maybe we just need to deviate and do some of the other deviance trees. Let's try and get the 2 dislikes first, and then deviate something else. Do you think? Have a look at your settings in TikTok for your team setting. It always allows people to support you better. I don't know what. Okay, 1 sec. I'll just quick look. Interesting. Yeah, I'll excuse me, I'll look it up properly after the stream. Thank you. Oh, the guy that I was trying to make enemies with has left. Okay, let's just swap aspirations. What do you think? Using a computer to cause mischief seems about right. I feel like this might not be a bad starting point. I think maybe doing Chief of Mischief first. Sticky Fingers, is he that kind of thief? Probably not. You guys think Chief of Mischief? Or the other ones? Because we could go down like... No, that's got a career as well. Like Nerd Brain, maybe? We could go down Fortune. I don't know how much of this we'd pick straight off the bat. Sorry, there's a lot of quiet reading here. I'm trying to decide. Well, I'm wondering how much of this we can just immediately trigger. Because if we can just freely swap aspirations, why would we not just do a little bit of one and immediately hop to something else? Sorry, hi Ghost King, how you doing? How was work? Hey Cos, how are you? What's the Valentine one? Let me go back. Valentine, Villainous Valentine. Get caught cheating. Achieve X status with other Sims. Break up couples. Not a terrible one for an aromantic character, potentially. But I think probably not the best one to start with. You're enjoying your day off? Good, I'm glad to hear it. Okay, so I'm going to narrow this down to Chief of Mischief, which is the like prankster, trickster. So that ends with us clogging drains, performing voodoo, and having level 10 mischief. That seems vaguely in character. Fortune, mansion baron or fabulously wealthy, just have lots of money. Could be an easy one to do to then transition to something else. And knowledge, not knowledge, nerd brain. which is just kind of generally being good around the house. I don't know, that one feels maybe not the right one either. Yeah, I feel like Deviance and Fortune feel like the obvious ones to go into. Benji, thank you very much for following. How's stream? Yeah, good. We've only just started. We started with the new main character. We were trying to go down the public enemy route. So in Sims, they have these things called aspirations, which you can think of as life goals. And the life goals are set out like quests in an RPG. So you've got several objectives you need to complete, and then that gets you to the next stage of the quest. We immediately hit a snag, because to get to the next stage, we would need to join a career, and we said we weren't going to do that. So we're trying to decide what aspiration, like what quest line to swap to, because the one that we're currently on, we can't do anymore without joining a career. Anybody got any opinions, or shall we just roll with one and see what happens? Chief of Mischief could be more challenging, could be amusing. If we do something like Mansion Baron or Fabulously Wealthy, we may be able to get through that quite quickly. Freelancer, yeah, freelance hacker. Right, maybe we should look at what the rewards are for doing these and then backtrack from that. So Chief of Mischief would get us Tormentor. Tormentors can sabotage almost anything, be it an object or another Sim's best efforts. Curious? Yeah, I mean, Sticky Fingers we could do. I don't really see him as like a thief, but maybe that's where we could go. I mean, he does have a spy and a criminal for parents. Sticky Fingers would get us Kleptomaniac. Enhanced kleptomaniacs are less likely to be caught in the act of taking things right in front of the eyes of others. So for Fortune, Fabulously Wealthy would get us Shrewd. Shrewd Sims receive a direct deposit each week based on their household funds. So that's a way of just getting passive income. Mansion Baron, Thrifty. Thrifty Sims receive a 10% rebate on all build mode purchases made each week. Rebates will be directly applied to household funds. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, we could also blast through. Are we just moving into a Fortune build? Is that what's happening? Hey Cass, I thought you couldn't make it today. What do you reckon? Chief of Mischief does sound interesting, but I just don't know how useful it is. But I mean, I guess it doesn't need to be. We could just do it for fun. We can always transition to something else later. Or do we just go down the money route? Let us... Oh, let's just go down Mischief for now. If we can just freely swap. Wait, what? Chief of Mischief. We performed 10. Oh, interesting. They share the same first level. Okay, use a computer to cause mischief a bunch of times. That's easy. Let's go home. Let's go home. Do it for fun. Yeah, I mean, all of them will be fun, but I was trying to figure out what's character appropriate as well. I get a little bit too into the story, as you all will have witnessed at some point. I am better at kind of playing what seems like a fairly boring game and then describing it as being really interesting. I think there was one time where, I mean, even to be honest, when you guys have like been following along with the story in the Discord, or like when we were playing Sims and I was just running the gallery, but in my head it was like, well, this is a criminal gallery that he's using to sell fraudulent copies of, do you know what I mean? Like, the DM, the writer in me can't help but, is he literally walking the whole way home? Playing it on your new TV. Nice. You love the story behind my game. Thank you. Yeah, and that's why I'm trying to like pick interesting plots, because rolling with the punches is what makes the game interesting and stops it from being repetitive. So it's the same thing when I do D&D. Like, if I just hard write everything, then it just ends up being the same story because I'm telling it. There has to be a degree of like me not seeing where it's going to keep it interesting. If you could walk 5,000 miles. When I wake up. You're doing schoolwork that was supposed to be done months ago. Yeah, I've had that before. I think I once had a project that was supposed to be... Oh yeah, we're going to need to make him his own bedroom at some point. This is why I was wondering about going down the money route, because this house is now too big. We have... too big, too small. We have too many Sims for this size of house. Like, we're having to squash people together into rooms now. I mean, to be fair, we do still have the 4 rooms up here, but... yeah, I think it was like product design or something I did at school, where there was some product design. There was something where I was supposed to have this book written, like evidence of kind of what I'd been doing and what I'd been learning. And I completely forgot that it was a thing, and then was reminded of it like a week. No, I can't mean a week. I think it was like 2 weeks before it was supposed to be handed in. So something we were supposed to have been doing the whole 9 months, and I'd forgotten about it, and I was reminded like 2 weeks before the due date, and just blind panicked. But as it turns out, I was going to visit family in Scotland that week, like one of the 2 weeks. So what I did is, so we were supposed to like, when we go to Scotland, we go kind of to Edinburgh way, where one lot of family is, and then to kind of Aberdeen way, where another lot of family is. And I just stayed in Edinburgh and just cranked out the work. It's basically all I did every day. My yeah, my nana just, she was good at keeping me in line. That was funny. It's also really funny because I worked in like a workshop in the garden, and my uncle's CD player was stuck and only had 2 albums in it. So it was an old like disc player, you know, one of the like multi-disc ones where it like spins around, and it had 2 discs in it, but the tray wouldn't come out, so you could only play one of those 2 discs. And yeah. My family aren't literally in Edinburgh, but you know, you're talking to English people, it's just like it's Edinburgh. It's close enough to Edinburgh. It's Edinburgh. But yeah, it only had 2 discs. It had Surfing with the Alien by Joe Satriani, which I'm imagining no one here knows what that is. A really good instrumental rock album, really good. And Back in Black, AC/DC. So I just listened to Back in Black on loop for a week with a bit of Satriani thrown in there. But it was fun. Sorry, excuse me 1 second. Hello. Oh. Excuse me. What am I excusing you for, Paul? Oh, are you just saying you do know Joe Satriani? Or know that album? Yeah, I've only ever actually been to Glasgow once. Yeah, at some point I'd probably like to go and stay there for a little bit. Kind of do the city. What's going on in the Sims world? Oh, that is a big question, Shola. We've just had a dramatic change we've had an... Is my brain broken? Let me try that again. We've just had a dramatic change of household. No. We've just had We've just had a dramatic change of head of household. Really messed that up. Amelia, you're going to sort your game out back in a bit. No worries. Enjoy. You really wish to go to Glasgow? Yeah, me too. I think it's definitely more a city for... like it's a more metropolitan city now for sure. You think you did a 1-day gig? I think you took one of those Flybe propeller planes up there and back. Prestwick, I have no idea. Remember, I wouldn't fly. I wouldn't fly to Glasgow. I'd fly to Edinburgh and then drive across. But yeah, I mean, I'd just drive. Speaking of Scotland, your English teacher looks a lot like you. Oh, really? Maybe it's secretly me. Put you on the spot with that one. Sounds interesting. How's the new head of the house coping? Well, we just had to change their aspiration because we didn't want them to have a career job where they weren't in the house half the time, because that was causing problems for the previous generation. Because yeah, we were just always waiting for them, which was a pain. We have a very large family spread across 2 households living in this ridiculous mansion. Which we've done all of this without cheating, by the way. Slowly, but we have. But yeah, we're trying to find our feet. Me as an English teacher is scary to think about. Why? Why is that scary? Oh, wait. Now that Seamus is an adult, can he call contractors? Yeah. That's what we want. Okay, and then we actually want him to make breakfast. Right, he is vegetarian though, so let's maybe just go into the cook menu. What's the most ridiculous thing? Okay, strange. What's something they could feasibly have for breakfast? I mean, anything's breakfast if you want it to be, right? We always just end up having Burmese soup, but yeah, sure. Go make a big soup. Perfectly normal thing for breakfast. You feel like I'd never stay on topic? Oi! He's not proper British, innit? Oh, sorry, British. The house looks unreal. Must have taken ages. Yeah, I mean, we did it all on stream. Woohoo Queen. Nice name. Thank you for liking. Yeah, let me show you the full castle. So the plan for the castle was the corrupt money launderer of the household, which was a couple of generations ago, bought this ruined castle, which is a protected building, so they couldn't change the castle, they couldn't change the ruins, and then they've just built this kind of modern mansion around the ruins. So that's what it looks like from the outside. This is the back. See the little bridge? Yeah, so it's a big house. So we've got these bedrooms on the top floor, which were just there because we ran out of bedrooms. Down a floor, we've got the butler's quarters and some empty space. We're not sure what that's for yet. And we've got the bedroom floor. These dark rooms here are the other half of the household because the household got too big to contain everybody, so we had to split them up. And then down a floor, we've got the main house, parlor room, library, study, dining room, kitchen, living room, tiny little bathroom, greenhouse, gallery, which we've not done yet. Got a little mausoleum outside. Got the kind of stables and animal area. And then downstairs, underground, we've got the crypt. So the nice section. And then all this kind of ruined section. The little tunnel goes to the wine cellar and the gem room. Yeah, it's a big old house. But the kind of corrupt money launderer of the family at one point was earning like 40 to 50,000. Well, I mean like 30 to 50,000 a day. So we had spare money, so we just kind of invested everything as much as we could in the property. It was way too easy at that point. So we have been finding ways to make it harder, which we've managed because we are slowly draining money. We just about managed to avoid running out of money the previous generation. Whether we can do that again is a good question. We will find out. We will find out. Right, I'm just going to pause briefly though, because use a computer to cause mischief. Also, hacking counts. Well, that's perfect. Oh, woohoo sent. Is that little sun in clouds? I need to find a way of making them larger so I can read them. You love the structure and curves and details. Thank you. Yeah, not gonna lie, the octagonal castles, the octagonal turrets were a pain to build with. And the house was more nicely decorated, but we had a bunch of fires that we then couldn't afford to fix. These bedrooms are all much more nicely decorated than the ones we've got left. So there was a fire here, and then I couldn't afford to replace the big beds. So all of the like extra details that were around the room, like some of the plants, there were rugs and stuff. We just haven't the money to replace everything at the moment. And you can see the nursery's fallen into disrepair, but it's all part of the storyline. Let me wind back a sec. Have you had any visits from the burglar? Loads. We had 2 in one day at one point. So we have lot challenges on to try and make this a more realistic manner playthrough, but also to just kind of play into the story a little bit. So let me just throw those up for you. You can't see them on vertical layout. Okay, so we've got Bracing Breeze just because we're out in the country. But it's hallowed ground, so we get lots of ghosts, random things going wrong, curses appearing. Pretty sure that's why we just have random fires start sometimes. And then challenges, wild foxes, so the garden's constantly getting messed up. Mold, because it's a big, wet, old house. So constantly having to kind of pay to keep that in check. And heist havoc, so it's a big target, big old money house, lots of burglars going to be on target. So yeah, we get a lot of burglars. It's a challenging lot to play on, particularly with a character that has no real way of earning money yet. But it's fun. I'm enjoying it. Definitely harder now. You love that I'm not cheating. I'm not cheating at all. We've used no cheats. The only time we've used the command thing was one of our Sims got stuck at the hospital, and we couldn't get them to do anything. They were literally just stuck on the spot at the hospital. It was only when we used the Sim reset that they eventually were able to do anything again. What's the goal with the building? There's no particular goal with the building. The goal is more about the Sims, and it's just continuing the story of the Sims, reacting to what happens. Hey Jazz, how you doing? What are we today? Is it one of your stream days today? Also, I just missed what that pop-up was. Oh, nice. He got some money from his hackings. And that's one of our goals done. Nice. Right, can we just immediately do another hack? It's day off today. Ah, I can never remember your days. Is it like Wednesday, Friday, Saturday? Or something like that? Wednesday, Friday, Sunday? Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. That would make more sense. Thank you for liking the live. Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. Okay, I need to remember that because I'm pretty sure like I end just as you're starting, which is like good timing. But yes, Jazz, this is my new main character. The son of the previous character you were watching. He's fully just leaning into his evilness with his corrupt spy father and criminal mother who is somewhere. This house is far too large. Over here. Yes, so it's now been 3 generations of kind of vaguely nefarious characters. Or overtly nefarious. He grew up quick. Yeah, I kind of sped through the end of Archer's, which is this character, Archer's career, because he wasn't really making any progress. And so I figured it was time to move up. How's your day off going? Spies, criminals, some crossovers between your streams. Yeah, because I had. Yeah, so the kind of summarized story. GG, thank you, Jazz. We had the programmer, who was just a nice little quiet programmer man. His son was then a prolific painter who bought the gallery. The artist's son was the first corrupt one, and he ran the gallery fraudulently, so kept selling the same paintings on loop. So made a huge amount of money laundering business through the gallery. He's the one that built this mansion. His son is then Archer, who was the corrupt spy, and his wife is a criminal. And then their son is Seamus, who is now just hacker extraordinaire, evil genius. Archer liked the show. No, I don't know what you're talking about. Yes, hence Seamus. Mod. What's my favorite mod? I have never played Sims 4 with mods. I was very tempted to rename Dawn to forgotten her name. Have I forgotten her name? Someone save me. Lana, thank you. Yes. Though, you know, I say that I avoided changing her name to Lana, but I did admittedly she's a little overweight now, but I did make a kind of vaguely Lana outfit because I kind of had to. We had so many other references. It felt necessary. Achieve level 3 of the mischief skill. Okay, we can do that. Lana Del Rey? No. Can you imagine? Plot twist. That would be funny. Okay, so I don't know how we practice mischief without just being mischievous. Maybe we just buy the mischief book again. Many, many books. Read. Mischief. Yacht over here. Hi. To lurk while you work. Nice. And now your little character can rack up some coin as well. Okay, so we're not actually... I mean, we've got some progress on mischief, which is good. Because we're going to need to reach 10, I think, for this eventually. Need to get around to updating soon. Hopefully. I'm still optimistic that I'll get back to working on this game this year. Presuming that this cold kind of calms down. Oh, Sleepy, thank you very much for liking the stream. Yeah, presuming this cold calms down, I'm hoping I should be able to finish Merge this month. Probably run out of time to release it this month, but maybe the start of next month. And then, yeah, I'll probably just throw it out to the community to decide what I work on next. But yeah, like post the release of Merge, I will need to give myself some time to work on any problems that arise when it goes live. I'm not daft enough to think that the game will be perfect when it goes out. But yeah, I haven't worked on it in like a month now because of all the hospital stuff. Which is a shame. How's work going, Jazz? I haven't listened to Lana Del Rey in a very long time. Where's he off to? He's off to mourn Michael. Okay. Right, how close are we to being able to do the next hack? Oh, brilliant. And already. Oh, it's cold. Wait, what? Huh? It's cold as death in here. It literally says it's warm. Okay. He's still cold? Yeah. That's okay. Sure. Sure. Oh, I really don't know enough about Sims. But yeah, so our hope, Jazz, is that we get through all of the kind of nefarious characters, and that the family has had some generations of instability, let's call it. We were hoping that the family would kind of run into the ground, which, to be fair, they have. Like, we are still slowly losing money, and we have lost kind of most of our not our backlog, like our reserves of money and assets. So I think all our assets pretty much are gone now. We have so one rental property left, the business with 100,000. So we already lost 100,000 from that. But yeah, our money's slowly going down. So we hope to be in a position where we can run the gallery legitimately with the new expansion is the goal. Because yeah, it would be nice to like kind of transition back into a kind of more positive playthrough. And I think them reopening the gallery, running the gallery legitimately, would be a really nice way to do that. So it's like, kind of forget all these previous generations of corruption and stealing and hacking and spymanship. And yeah, now we're going to open the gallery for real, showcasing off the original masterpieces the way that they were supposed to be viewed. And if it lets us, which I don't really know if the new expansion will do, if we can run both the gallery and the cafe that's on site, then I thought we could maybe have a kind of chef character who focuses on the restaurant side and just kind of lets the gallery do its thing. But I don't know enough about the expansion. But I guess we'll find out. It's this week, I think. Have you got a Team Stanley shirt? Nice. I think I've still got one on my account somewhere. Ooh, we're nearly at the next goal. Okay, what's going to be useful for us as a hacker? Professional slacker. Seldom sleepy. I mean, that's quite far down the list. Are more likely to be promoted in their careers? No. Speed reader. Oh, well, speed reader will help us with the mischief, so maybe let's go for that. That's at 1,000. Unless anybody's got any suggestions, I'm still fairly new to Sims. I'm not really sure how good most of these aspirations actually are. We will find out. Oh, he's just wandered off. Okie doke. Oh yeah, wasn't someone aging up? Did I just fully miss that? Yeah, who's that? Connor. Connor's going to age up. Okay, that's fine. Cass has just put a cake on the floor. Perfectly normal place for a cake. I do love me some floor cake. Oh, now I want cake. Speaking of cake, who's having pancakes today? Who's doing that? I haven't made pancakes in a while. I was really tempted to make, like drop scones, but I think the classic one is kind of crepe style pancakes, isn't it? So, is it pancake day? I think so. Let me double check. Oops, I can't spell. Yeah, it's today. You're trying a no carbs diet. That is fair enough. Seamus is off to a great start. With this achievement, Seamus now gains... pardon? We've not looked at this yet. And extra satisfaction points. Well, that's advantageous. Speed reader. Full 10 pranks. Alrighty. No time like the present. Dare to streak. Classic thing to dare your butler to do. If you're allowed, you'll be making pancakes. So I guess here's the potentially polarizing question. What do you have on your pancakes? Let's maybe make that slightly more specific. What's your favorite thing to have on pancakes? Rather than just leaving it very vague. Wait, butler? Reprimand prayer. Oh, I didn't even know you could do this. Interesting. How did I never realize that was a thing? Yeah, be mischievous to your little brother. That feels appropriate. Lemon and sugar is OP. I mean, lemon and sugar is the original. In my mind, at least. Lemon and sugar is the original pancake day pancake topping. Golden syrup, another valid option. So I think my thing has always been having some kind of savory first. Like something with cheese, maybe. Because, you know, you can kind of do it like an omelette, get it all nice and melted. And then having lemon and sugar. No, it's not me, is it? Oh, good grief. Thank you for the heart, Zach. That was just what I needed. Thank you. I appreciate it, Cass.
Save your game.
Thank you. That's an excellent point. I also need to get into a better habit of running ads midstream to sort the ad breaks out. I think maybe I need to set myself up a timer. It like counts me down. It's like, oh, your next ad break's in so many minutes. And then just make myself do it. Yeah. I'll try and sort that out for tomorrow. Don't imagine it'll take too long. And then again, who knows? Maybe I'll start doing it and it'll take me hours because I'll get confused, like is often the case. Thank you so much for the jump scare. Who was it? Was it Shadow? Yesterday? The day before? Who came in and did the like jump scare one? Just about gave me a heart attack because I had forgotten that was even a thing. Like I clean jumped out of my skin. Was not the one. Well, we are managing to hover around the 20,000 mark. I'm hoping that programming will open up some doors, earning some money, but we'll see. We will see. You're having to go now. No worries, Cass. Thank you for stopping by. I'm entirely sure why Sumac was here. Sweet. Plumbing problems. Yeah, we'll just wake him up early. Oh. Wait. Why can't we call someone to fix it? Just manually do it. It's a good skill. Good skill for him to learn. It gives us more options for careers, not careers, aspirations to swap into later anyway. Enjoy Rebel. He's enjoying this because she is not enjoying being a butler. Excellent. I appreciate the logic. The Bailey household is bidding farewell to Two Stone. No. Butts. Was Two Stone Road the money one? No, it was the less money one. Okay, that's not quite so bad. Yeah, we've not managed to get this up to better than poor yet, frustratingly. Yeah. Rent cap. Teen and a dog. A little bit strange. Teenager living by themselves. The compensation just about balancing us out. What do you think is better, Sims 3 or Sims 4? Now, I would say Sims 4. I've definitely got more hours in Sims 3, for sure. But I think there are certain expansions, so far at least, that mean as a whole, I prefer Sims 4. I miss the color wheel for sure. I miss the open world for sure. Aside from that, I think 4 might be better. I played Sims 4 for a couple of weeks when it first came out, and at that point I absolutely would have said Sims 3. 100% would have said Sims 3. But now... now I think Sims 4 is better. Is this bath just perpetually broken? Is that what's happening? Oh, Archer is on his way out. I love how his parents are just stood over being angry, eating cake while he fails to fix a bathtub. Should Connor skip school? Should Connor skip school? No. He's an art lover. Interesting. We'll just lean into that then. Creativity. Painter extraordinaire. What about you, Colette? Which do you think is best? At what point do we give up and just buy a new hub? I mean, to be fair, this is free experience. Albeit slow. As if they're just stood there watching. I know, right? I mean, it's a very parental thing to do. Just stood over watching them do the job. Just being like, why are you doing it this way? Good grief. I think this might be beyond his skills to fix. He might just have to pay someone. Yeah, this is insanity. Hire repair service. That was ridiculous. Oh, I think she wanted to go to the bathroom. I think that's why she was hanging out. Colette followed. Thank you very much. Yeah, I was saying, which has been your favourite Sim so far, Colette? And this is the youngest brother who has just aged up. So there's a point we now don't have a bed for him. Let's just quickly sort that. Money we could do without spending. Ouch. Haven't saved in a minute. Let's just save quickly. You haven't got The Sims 4. You only played Sims 3, so you're not too sure. That's fair. For me, having Sims... So the ones that made the biggest difference for me were Sims 3 with Get to Work for the businesses, and the residential lot one. One sec. Sims 4 residential rentals. What's the pack called? For Rent. So Get to Work and For Rent. Those two give... So Get to Work allows you to run your own business, selling items, which is something I really enjoy doing. I've really enjoyed that. And the For Rent allows you to do things like have a huge household, a huge family in one house. So we have 5 people in this household, and then the other side of the family, like their uncles and cousins, are in these dark rooms because rentals lets you split the family up and all live on the same lot, which is awesome. That means we can have this huge, like 12-person family all living on the same lot, and they just kind of casually interact with each other, like around the house and stuff, which is really nice. I like that. It's been a big thing for me. Right, what were we doing? Seamus really should have been sleeping by now. We spent way too long. Yeah, we spent way too long on the ask due date. Oof. Is that really classed as a prank? Was that just being mischievous? No, that was just being mischievous. No, it's a prank. Okay, quickly, how many of these can I just knock out before she hates me forever and runs away? How to make enemies. It was just a prank, bro. One of my least favorite things on social media. And yes, before anybody says it, I'm aware that saying things like one of my least favorite things on social media makes me sound like I'm about 100. But yeah, no, for real. Or I don't know what's worse, is the like, it was just a prank, bro, guys, or the very obviously fake prank, like couples or like friend groups, where it's just every single one is so obviously staged. That's just like, really? Like, that's the extent of your creative juice? Okay. Not my cup of tea. I'm sure some people think it's really funny and great and whatever, but yeah, not my cup of tea. You think the fake ones are worse? Yeah, it's like people who respect no social boundaries at all and think it's just okay to prank random strangers, or people who do the same kinds of things but fake the whole thing. It's like, no social boundaries, manipulative. Can we just like make a separate social media platform for them, and you know, just have like wholesome only, just, you know, cartoons, gameplay videos, cat videos? Can we have a separate social media just for that, please? Thanks. The worst part about social media, people. I just want a social media with no people on it, no socializing. Please and thank you. Yeah, I'm just drink my imaginary drink. Oh, I do want another one, but I will resist. Lorena. Haven't seen Lorena in a minute. That's our aunt, I believe. Who was one of the twins. Her brother is the other evil one. So the main character's cousin is no, that's not right. The main character's uncle, who's barely older than him, is the other evil one. I don't know that I've actually met the cousins. Oh no, I've met one of them. I met Trisha. I've not met Aaron yet. She lives here somewhere. Oh, that's still broken. Excellent. We send someone to fix this. Oh, is the butler fixing it? Excellent. Oh, funny. Okay, so what do we need to do? We need to achieve level 6 mischief. Okay, what's the end goal here? Needs no one, super green thumb, seldom sleepy, fertile. Carefree, never get tense. Shameless might be quite useful for a not great character. Household bills are reduced. Well, they're currently only 1,500 a week, and our rental covers that. Services are free. All single service requests are free. Does that include contractors? Can I not replace the bath? I could replace the bath. I'm just trying to save money. Shameless Seamus. Okay. Is that what we've got to go for? Shameless Seamus. I feel like this is getting dangerously close to another sushi salad incident. That was way too hard. Way too much hard work trying to do that. Where did this mischief book go? It vanished. Yes. As the resident Sims expert, why do my books keep vanishing? The number of times our Sims have been reading a book and they put it down and then it's gone and I can't find it again. I mean, if anybody else in chat knows, that would be excellent. But so far, over the past few days, no one's had an answer. We've also not actually experimented with any of the horses or bees or the crypt. Because Sims love to clean books more than love to clean plates. Yeah, I mean, someone suggested that they were just being cleaned away into the bookcase, but they're not. The mystery continues, the vanishing books. And the next guess was that they were going into someone's inventory, but unless they're all going into the inventory of the butler, which now that I think about it, could be a possibility. Not sure. Just the bar's just full of drinks. Solid parlor room. We definitely need to do a musician playthrough. Oh, here you go. Here's Ahmed. He's the other evil one. The other evil one. So that's technically Seamus's uncle, despite being about the same age. Yeah, his bed's not as good as the family bed. I may just crudely swap them over. Oh yeah, we've not assigned this bed. Assign bed to Connor. To be fair though, if Archer may not last much longer. No, get leftovers. Leftovers. Oh, that was okay. Leftovers of cake. Cake for breakfast. Sure, why not? Why not? I don't know that I've ever had cake for breakfast. Oh, that's not true. I did have cake for breakfast. I had cake for breakfast when I went to Malta. That was the thing that happened. There's a little corner shop just down the road where the lovely old lady that ran it used to make kind of like a lemon drizzle. She'd make it fresh every day. And it was a fairly large lemon drizzle. Like, maybe this sort of size. And it was the equivalent of like 50 pence or something. And she just had like a stack of them. And yeah, I was quite young at the time and wasn't super careful about what I ate. So of course, like this insanely cheap sweet cake, I was going to have some of every day. Yeah, I literally just did. Just each day went and bought a cake. I mean, we were there as a group, so like we were all having cake. But yeah, like I had lemon cake for breakfast every morning. Like a week. Tia, thank you for sharing. Right, where I'm watching this book. Watching to see if he suddenly vanishes with it. What? I don't understand what's happening. Read. Okay. Tense. This book is beyond my skill level. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. We can come back to it. So I guess we need the easier one. But now what happens to this one? Right, we'll put this in inventory so that we don't lose it. Go buy the level 1 one. Level 1 one? Level 1. Go and buy the first level 1. Again. Second attempt. Anybody know, is The Sims for Business and Hobbies out? I think it's out later this week. Burglar time. Again. Has been a minute since we've had a burglar, to be fair. I'm surprised there hasn't been one yet. Archer, go fight. The number of times that Archer has fought the burglars is funny. I also feel like this is the third burglar we've had. He became a nemesis with one of them. You remember Malta being cheap when you first worked there 10 years ago, but went to work last year and it was vastly different. Oh, no, I heard Malta got expensive. Yeah, I mean, I was... Oh, good grief, it would have been 20 years ago that I was in Malta. A while back. But yeah. I think it ages me somewhat. No! Oh, we weren't paying attention to Seamus. This is what I mean. Where's the book? So he was reading it. He's not finished the book. So where's it gone? It's a very over-the-top pop-up. That was my first pop-up on that platform, which I don't have access to the chat. Frustratingly. Thank you. Oh, I do have access to the chat. Oh, that's cool. It does pop up in the multi-chat. Hello, Alucard. How are you doing today? Thank you for being my first follower over there. Yeah, so if anybody has any idea where these books are going, that would be greatly appreciated. I'm going to have Seamus have a go at sorting the TV while I quickly look it up. Sims for books disappearing. Micro streamer. What do you mean? Skill books disappearing. Okay, so we've got a few options apparently. So sometimes they might appear in this open thing rather than Yes, no. The other thing that someone suggested was to do a, like, put all away action somehow. No, that's clearly not working either. I'm a micro streamer. What do you mean? Okay, there's got to be a solution to this. If I just opened up like 3 of the same tab. Yeah, I have. Good job. Sims for skill book disappearing. So supposedly there's supposed to be an option to return all books. But it doesn't appear to be. What if we put, so rather than having these like stacked bookshelves, what if we put a normal bookshelf down? Can we do it off the back of that? Hello, Clover and Joshua. How are you doing today? Elle, I think you need to click on a book that's out of the bookcase for that option. Oh, really? Okay. Well, I guess we can test it with a new one. We'll... Oh, he just gave up with that halfway through. What's he scared from? Okay. Right, so if we put this down... That's just put away on that one. Okay, right. Let's just see if put away... Right, so he put that in the bookshelf. And that has reappeared. So... Wait. And he put it away over there. So if we click read... Right, so we can confirm that they're all sharing the same inventory. So... Where else in the house might they be? If the butler's been taking... I mean, I'm worried that they've gone to one of the other households by accident. Why would it happen so often? Did I build this house? I absolutely did. I'm all right, thank you, Clover and Joshua. What would you like me to call you, by the way? Yep, this is the house. It was built 2 generations ago. Yeah, so by the grandfather. Yeah, by the grandfather of the current main character. So we got the towers, then the upper towers and the butler's place. The bedrooms were split across 2 households because we're too big. Ground floor, lots of very kind of mansiony rooms in the castle section, and then the large crypt downstairs. The books aren't ending up down here or something. No. I'm so confused with where these books are going. Like, we're struggling for money a little bit, so I don't just want to keep... What's the green stuff in the manor attic? It's piles of rubbish that have got stuck. Can just... Good grief, that made me jump. Play a sim from birth to natural death. Bang goes Archer. Very sad. So sad that his son's just like, I'm just going to quickly
Save
call
your
a
game.
contract. Oh, good grief. Can we start with the jump scares? Just finish calling the contractor and then I'll save. Wail about Archer's demise. Challenge to spare life. Challenge Grim to chess. That seems ominous. Well, that failed. Become playable ghost. Become free roaming ghost. Become a free roaming ghost. The symbol becomes a ghostly presence around the household, and in the world they will no longer be playable. Yeah. Yeah. They're not the main character anymore. Let's save. But yeah, I did build a house. I built all of the houses that we played in apart from the very first one. The previous house is their current residential property. But because we kept them in the household, we can actually put them in the crypt. Oh. We have Michael. I thought we didn't have Michael. I thought we lost Michael. Oh, that's excellent. One sec. Let me. Oh, I was so sad that we lost because the whole point was I was trying to keep the graves, the urns of all the main characters, and I really thought we'd lost Michael because as far as I could tell, their inventory just disappeared. But there we go. Edward, Michael, Archer. So the only one that we're missing was the very original main character. I'll be honest though, I don't understand why, because that should have been passed down through the generations. Like they should have kept it in their inventory. I don't understand why they haven't, unless it's just one of these random ones. We have a bunch of random urns because people kept dying on the dying at the job. How do we put these? Can we put these in the these things, coffins? For now, I'm just going to randomly place these around here for flavor. Let's call it. Yeah, just check. Double check. We don't have any other graves. No. Yeah, I'm kind of sad that we missed having it for the original main character. In live mode, you can add them to the coffins. Oh, excellent. Maybe the trash in the attic is part of why it's poor. Why what's poor? Sorry, I'm not understanding, Paul. What's the icon next to the bulldozer? Unit outlines. So that's part of the residential. So if we come upstairs, so you remember I said I split the household into two because it was too large. So let me turn the grid off. The yellow outlines are the uncles and aunts that we moved out. So if I toggle the outlines off, it's just that. It's just showing which are part of different apartments. You think if you run a funeral for a deceased sim, if their ghost is still in the world? No. Their ghost's long gone. I mean, if we look at the genealogy, right, it's way up here. So the very first sim is the one we're missing. We've got the other three: Edward, Michael, Archer. Just that very first one that we're missing. So it's a shame, but it is what it is. Unless it's hiding in someone's inventory that we've not discovered. And my worry is it's in the inventory of one of the family that we moved out. But I don't know how we'd recover that. Just love this is still broken. Okay, we're just gonna replace that with a new one. Oh, fun. It's still broken. We had this happen before where this bathtub specifically wouldn't repair. Like, it broke and then just permanently stayed broke until we bought a new one. All the money. All the money. Is that Connor? Classic. If you've got any other questions, Clover and Joshua, just ask. Yeah, this constant losing of books is very frustrating. Not really sure what the solution is outside of just buying them again each time. They're not like... Well, one of them's just been randomly put in this trunk. So that's... We've discovered one of the hiding locations. That's some progress. Studded Trunk of Secrets. I like the name. Okay, let's cook some... yeah, spuggy interface. Let's cook another large portion of something. Vegetable dumplings, sure. Party size. Party. We've not done a lot of nefariousness with Seamus today. Shameless Seamus. I mean, we've done some hacking, to be fair. Almost started a fight in a bar. On his, what, 18th birthday, I guess? Almost started a fight immediately. Classic. Grab a serving. Grab a serving, and then we'll just drop the rest of that in the nothing, because we can't move it for some reason. Huh? Okay, that was strange. Wait, where did he go? Sure. Why not? Okay, so now that we've miraculously found the first volume again, see if we can't get those goals. Yeah, so as the weather has started to improve here, like in real life, it's starting to improve. I can't keep this door closed because this room just gets warmer and warmer. But if I have it open, my cat will come in and cause mischief. And he's been slowly tearing up some of the like soundproofing stuff. So today, got him a new little cat tree thing. A mini scratching post hammock that's going to replace the soundproofing that he has, sound conditioning, that he has absolutely destroyed over there. And then I've just got a little bit behind the monitors here that he's also ruining slowly. But we're steps towards having the door open, which is good for me, so that the heat just doesn't build up. But also means that he'll be able to come in here and roam around again, because he hasn't been for a while, since he started tearing stuff up. Should be cool. Might get to see a little bit more of Arthur. This feels very slow. I compare this with how fast his handiness was going up. Did it just go down? I mean, maybe him being, like, just being mischievous is going to be better. Wait, how is he doing? He's doing okay. Should we just send him out to be mischievous? Let's see how that feels. Let's go traveling. Also getting a little bit concerned about how little money we've got. We will get to the point where we have to start selling stuff soon, I think. Let's just go back to the bar. For now, we will go back to the bar. Diane. Hello, random young adult. That. Cool, that didn't work. Prickly Pear Torres. Is her name seriously Prickly Pear? What was that in response to, Paul? Oh, there's literally nobody here. Solid. I'm really looking forward to going and making our own town in the, was it Newport? Prickly Pear. Rude. I like how he immediately made friends and then we're just like, nah. Mischief. Pranks. Ask Judy. Imply mother is a llama. Deception. Lie about career. Like, how many of these can I stack? How quickly? Instill with false confidence. The amount of work on a town. So, what were you saying Jesus to, Paul? The amount of work on a town, though, I don't think it would take that long. If we had a suitably rich family, I think we could do it fairly quickly. Did any of those actions go through? Yeah, this is absolutely not faster. I'm presuming there's not, I mean, it's just Savant, right? For like learning stuff faster. That's way down here. That's a long way down. Is he recovering this? No. We do have a third person that he doesn't like. Okay, let's go home. I think that was a fail. Oh, wait. I wanted to try traveling. Because I was noticing that when you travel to a venue, it happens straight away. Okay, then we don't have to go through the whole walking thing. Just to his general demeanor. That's fair. Hey, Domins. How you doing today? I'm alright, thank you. Yeah, my throat's a bit sore, but otherwise okay. He's tired. Does he kick his mum out and take over the master bedroom? No, I think part of his plot is him like kind of being forced to continue sleeping with his kids, with his siblings, because they're struggling for money. You had a rough night. I'm sorry to hear that. How so? A rough night in terms of like just a bad night, or a rough night in terms of you were out all night? Several kinds of rough night. Yeah, we really could do with getting them to bed, though. We're wasting a lot of time on sleep. Growing up. Oh, that's not good. There really is a lot of it going around at the moment. So many people are sick. Not good. Not good at all. Have I saved my game recently? Vaguely, but I will save it again. Thank you. Cass. We also need to remember to do some sporadic bits of hacking to try and earn some money, so I might do that first before we get back to the direct mischief. Let's go for... Ooh. That's a new option. Let's do that one last. Let's just have him maybe do a couple of these. And do those two. You can't wait to go home from work and go straight to bed. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I completely crashed out last weekend, not the one just gone by, the previous weekend. My brother crashed out. So I live with my brother. Context. He crashed out this weekend, and like really yesterday he like reached the peak of his not feeling well yesterday. So he's conked out on the sofa currently. It's not great. Yeah, I'll go cook him some pancakes after this. Yeah. Best cure, right? Have a hot toddy. Eat some pancakes. I was about to say cook a hot toddy. I mean, I guess you could argue it's cooking. Cook the water. Strange way of wording it, but technically accurate, I think. Hope he gets better. I hope you get better. Summons. No one needs to be sick. I mean, obviously no one needs to be sick. You know what I mean. No one deserves to be sick. It's a shame that doing, like, if this counts as a, if hacking counts as a mischievous action, why does hacking not level up mischief? That's a strange one. I really thought about that. Because it should do, right? If it's a mischievous action. Say that a few more times. Right, and then once he's done that, oh no, the book's gone missing again. Now where's it gone? The second one is there. Maybe at level 4 he can do the mischief. Can you see it? Like if you hover over these things, will it tell you? Can be. I feel like the first
book is probably the one we want. Okay, so there's clearly somewhere else that they're going to. Because it's not in his inventory. It's not in the book. Oh, it's literally just here. Just randomly sat on the side. Read. Oh, maybe you have to like complete a book before you do the next one. So maybe now the second one's fine. Wait, but now it says reread the second one. Yeah, we're not doing those festivals yet. From reading a book. From reading a book at a low skill level. So when he was level 3 Mischief, this book was too hard. Now that he's level 4 Mischief, this book's too easy. Sims? What? So weird. Okay. Who's betting if I buy the next book, it's going to be too hard now? Don't really understand the logic of the books in this game. Yeah, look. This book is beyond my skill level. So it's either too easy or too hard, no in between. Dominant's got to go. I hope work's okay. I hope you're feeling better soon. Hopefully see you again soon. Look after yourself. Well, that's frustrating. So how are we... So the only way to level it up is to do mischievous actions at this point, I guess. Jacked Jane. Nice name. How you doing today? Welcome to the stream. Brief moment of confusion. D, thank you very much for following. How are you doing today? Right, where did we lose him to? He's here. I'm wondering whether that... Oh, see, look, immediately. And now it's saying it... No. How can this book... How can the same book be both below his skill level and above his skill level? Sims. Sims. Is he actually leveling up? He is. Admittedly, very slowly. Okay, that's not ideal. The rest of the family is on the verge of moving. Try sending a conciliatory letter. Yes, please. Why can't I send a conciliatory letter? Oh, is there a... I was going to say rebellion. That's not the right word. Console about death. Promise better conditions. Come on then, let's go. Go chat with your cousin. No, not cousin. Uncle. Your uncles and aunts. Come, try and calm them down. Exactly get on with any of them. No. Oh. Can he... Oh, he can promise better conditions to more than one of them. Oh no, that's the same one. Is he going to? Nope. He's going to get himself confused and stand perfectly still. Excellent. Right. Ingram, household in red. Roan Field has enjoyed band. Try sending a conciliatory letter. Yeah, so I think that's technically what I'm doing here. But it's just not working. Okay, cool. That's just not working. I guess we abandon that. Ooh, great game. Yeah, so I guess we're also going to need to go back out and just cause mischief in person. I'm just frustrated by this book thing. Let me just have a quick Google. Sims 4 skill books level requirements. Whoops. Yeah, so I should be reading the second one. Welcome back, Amelia. How is your Sims setting up? Right. Now where's the book? Is it in my inventory? No. Is it in the magic chest? Yes. For some reason. I think we're just going to have to kind of grin and bear it. I don't think it's going to be particularly fast to level this skill up. It's just curious that it was coming up as being kind of too hard before. But is what it is, I guess. Good, you're in university, engaged and pregnant to Lucius. Is this continuing your Harry Potter fantasies? Yeah, it would definitely have been great if we had enough money to make an extension, because we could really do with the extra living space right now. Not entirely sure where we'd make an extension. Feels like here's the obvious place. Because you could lose this outdoor section. I mean, you could just add an extra room here, to be fair. And then maybe change that window into a doorway. But yeah, I mean, we just straight up don't have the money at the moment. We'll get there. Yeah, just continue your Harry Potter stuff. To each their own. I mean, if that's what you're enjoying. You go for it. Yeah. Sorry, I was just seeing what someone was posting in the Discord. You even live in Malfoy Manor, yeah? That's pretty cool. Alright, Sims 4. What skill are we doing? Mischief. What's good ways of leveling mischief up? Okay, so apparently stuff like trolling the forums on the computer is quite a good way of doing it. Could be good, because doing it with these books is real slow. Real slow. To be fair, I should have probably not Googled it and just, you know, tried some things. Right, we'll see if the butler sorts that out. No, you're not. No. We need to keep on top of stuff, because I suspect that's why the family was thrown a hissy fit. Can we put this in there? Yeah, we can. Vegetarian tech. Oh, playmat aged up. Ah, this was Paul's character. Kleptomaniac, skeptical, and materialistic. Aspiration. What do you reckon? Sticky fingers? Does that seem appropriate? Be a gambler type? I seem to be much happier today. Thank you. Yeah, just generally in a better mood today. I am still not feeling great, but such is life. Such is life. Okay. Okay, that is enough. That's enough. Wake yourself. Scared of a painting. Scary decor. Are they being haunted again? Kind of at this point, when aren't they being haunted? Be real. Constant haunting in this playthrough. Yeah, we definitely need more computers. Stop playing computers. Go watch that. Okay, so where is this option? Socialize. Mischief options. Mischief options. Sometimes you just need to know where to look. Right, now let's have a quick peek at how this compares. Okay, so that's definitely faster than reading the book. And his social goes up, and his fun is clearly going up. Okay. Oh, wait, what? We got another water leak? Is the butler on it? Okay, hopefully the butler's got that. I think I probably need to go and assist though, because leaving these unsorted, I think, is why we almost lost the family. I presume we didn't lose the family. Not yet. That bathtub again. Oh, this bathtub. This bathtub is the bane of our life. I mean, it's not even like it's just this instance of this bathtub. The first one we had was over here, where it was just infinitely broken. Yeah, this is now the third of this bathtub that just gets stuck in a seemingly infinite repair loop. Must be some bug. Yeah. Yep. Would seem so. Okay. I swear. You know what, we'll try a repair service. 8:41 a.m. Okay, we'll see if the repair service can fix it. Right. Let's sort the sim. Oh. Sort the sim out. Just such a weird bug. Like, this one specific bath, when it breaks, it just can never be repaired. So is he definitely... Yeah, he's getting fun. He's getting a good amount of fun as well. This was a good find. Oh, I want to discover the Forgotten Grotto. That's new. You've heard legend of secret tunnels in Oasis Springs that lead to some kind of underground grotto. This sounds like the adventure of a lifetime. Interesting. What? Scream incoherently. Wait. We've got to follow this. What? You ran the whole way upstairs to do that. Brilliant. This game. Sometimes it's so daft it's brilliant. Glitchy bath. Is it still? Yep. Okay. We're going to sell that one. And then we're going to put the one from the other bathroom in its place. We don't have money to keep buying them. Instead, I'm going to put a basic shower. Yeah, we're just going to put a basic shower in that bathroom. For now. Oh, that looks ridiculous. Yeah, I'm not particularly a fan of this, but we don't have the money to keep buying like 3,000 simoleon bathtubs over and over again. You're getting dangerously low on money. I know it seems like the money isn't that low, but we have we have all of the services running. We have nannies, we have maids, we have butlers, we have ranch hands. The bills for the house are like 1,500. And then because we have rental properties, we need like spending money for when those come through, etc., etc. Like it builds up real fast. And we've just lost the main earner. He died. There's just a constant loss of food. Well, thank you very much for the little cowboy hat. So there's me leaning over to try and see what it is. I do need to find a way to make it larger. There must be a way. Thank you very much, Woohoo Queen. I appreciate the name. Again. Yep, there you go. I was only 1,400 this time. Right, let's have him pay the bills. Okay. Computer breaks, of course it does. Lucius moved in and your funds went up. Sugar Daddy, classic. Oh, thank you for the GG, woohoo. Also, what would you like me to call you? Anybody that's new here, please do just let me know what name you'd like to be called. By what name you'd like to be called. Okay, let's do a little bit of programming. Let's try and earn some money. We can't just be pushing for the objectives the whole time. What are we going to go for next? Got speed reader already. Oh, we said we were going to go for shameless, right? Shameless. Yeah, I mean, it feels like until kind of the seldom sleepy and that sort of one, they're not super useful. I mean, the late ones are curious, for sure. Your new nickname is Potato, yeah? Your real life name is Celestine? Celestine? Is that even vaguely right? Hey, Swamp. Bob. I'll just call you Bob. Hi, Bob. How you doing today? You ready for the like 100 simoleons that yearns from this? It'll be almost nothing. Oh, 200. Ooh. It's like not even enough to pay for the cleaner. Vaguely depressing. Program hack. Let's do some more hacking. We need to try and not just go bankrupt. His aspirations can wait. It's an Irish wristwatch. I can say it. Usually if people say Selly. It's up to you. Your name. Celestine. $140. He's really not earning a lot of money from hacking. What level is he in hacking? Level in hacking. Level in programming. Is he holding the book? No, he's not. Has it mysteriously appeared in here again? Yeah. Oh, no, we weren't doing it with the book. We were doing it on the forums. Of course. 1 sec. To manage the business. We made fair progress today, though. We found him a new career. He's made some good progress. New career, new aspiration. He's made some good progress in being particularly mischievous. His programming has improved somewhat. I think we're moving in the right direction. Do you have a garden? So we've got this kind of ranch area here. So the animal shed, the chicken coop, the custom stables, the outhouse. And then on the other side, we've got this kind of mausoleum and garden and beehive. And then this side, this was already here, this kind of garden area. We just kind of snuck a swing in. But if you view the lot from the outside, you can see that, you know, the house is kind of just on a big plot of land. So I didn't want to make it obvious where the borders of the house were, if that makes sense, apart from this kind of corner here. So a bit of a garden, but not a huge one. The beehives are cool. Thank you. I like the little beehive plot. The kind of wildflowers. Oh yeah, there's also this little hidden nook. I don't know if I showed that. Little campfire place here. And then the little sanctuary bit. What do you mean, Amelia? Maybe we should take the computer off that desk for now and put a second desk down here, because I feel like they're kind of fighting over the computer. We've got all this dog stuff. We don't even have a dog at the moment. It's funny. I'll tell you what, let's move the dog stuff out into the hallway for now. Where'd the ball go? There it is. We'll put the chessboard on this side. How much does this desk cost? Okay. Okay, that's half the price and still vaguely looks in keeping. How much was the chair? $270. Okay, we can stomach another chair at that cost. Right, let's go grab the computer, please. There you go. Hopefully they're not fighting over the computer quite as much now. 185.
Save your game.
Thank you. By the way, level 5 of the gardening skill, you can graft strawberry with snapdragon and get dragon fruit. Gives a ton of money every day. Yeah, I mean, we're not like specifically doing things to try and make money. We're trying to play the story and only make money with that story. Because like one of our generations obviously made a tremendous amount of money because they built this castle. So yeah, we're just trying to work within the remit of the story. Also, I love the like haunted flickering lights. It's very creepy. Where they had another dog, the other household has a dog. Let me just swap over. Woohoo Queen. Sorry, Selly. You also want to say you love my aesthetic. Oh, thank you. And the lighting in the background behind you. Yeah. All my various nerd stuff and plants, which do need some TLC, to be fair. Yeah, one sec. 1 second. This one. You can't really see all of it, particularly on the vertical layout, but so down here is Dungeons and Dragons stuff. And we've got plants, mostly real plants. There's a couple of like fake kind of ivy things here, but the plants are real. And then these are all like romantasy books. These ones, I think. Yeah, that's all the romantasy books. Real plants with a little bit of fake ivy at the front. And then you can't see at the top is like manga. Mostly horror manga. The bottom down here is like comedy stuff. Mike, so you can see. So the bottom is comedy. And then it's like notebooks and there's Lord of the Rings and stuff. Then it's horror. And then it's Game of Thrones. Then Warhammer. Then more plants. And then Derek. And then there's more plants over the other side as well. And more books. I've messed up the camera. And then the other side for the vertical layout is my guitar. Which you can see on the horizontal layout, but not this one. Also, sup Ghost. Creeping as per usual in the background. You need some TLC, yeah. But yeah, that's the room. I don't think I'd do it this way again. Also, thank you for the heart, woohoo queen. Sally, thank you. Sigh. You tried. Yeah, so I think so. I'm probably moving towards the end of this year, and I think I'll just go back to having like exposed wood and like a more lived-in feel. I think I might be over the kind of white aesthetic. But we'll see. I've had white themed everything for like 5 years, 6 years now. Yeah, I think I've just reached the end of my obsession with it. But we'll see. We will see. Moving to where? Like Scotland or something? I don't know. I don't know yet. I don't know if it is for sure happening. I don't know if it is happening for sure where I'm going. It's a little bit stressful. Trying not to think about it too much at the moment. I will let you guys know more when I know more. Whenever that happens to be. But yeah. Now I'm just making do. Yeah, we are really running low on money. What would probably make sense is for him to try and finish up doing some of these mischief careers and then to deviate into trying to earn money to like regain the family. Yeah, to kind of regain the family wealth. What we need to try and figure out is how we're going to transition from Seamus into a morally good character so that we can play a morally good character with the new expansion when it comes out. Which is what I would like to do, all being well. Would be fun to see you do a project on your gamer room like you did with yours. Yeah, I mean, it won't, like I've done gamer room as well. So I've done all black with the like colored lights and all that sort of stuff. In fact, I think there's still a clip of my stream somewhere where it's all like that. But yeah, I won't be doing that again. Yeah, time for something new. And yeah, it has been a very long time since I've done kind of the natural looking room. I feel like maybe browns, like the brown of natural wood, like a viridian green, like maybe a kind of like a mustard yellow, like pops of mustard yellow, I think could be quite nice. But yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Don't want to jump the gun. Maybe I'll have to design it on Sims first. See how I'm feeling. This is going to be so slow. This is only us. This is us on 2, right? Wait, where is it? 2. Oh no, we're on 3. We're on 3. There's just one more after this. Clog 3 drains in different homes. So that I'm hoping will be fairly fast. Voodoo 5 times, again relatively fast. The 10 mischief's going to be the problematic one. We will deal with it. Kind of random, but have you had a burglar visit you yet? Yeah, we've had fairly regular visits. It's been a while. Oh, it's been a while because we upgraded the burglar alarm. So it now calls the police straight away. Yeah, but we had 2 in one day at one point. 2 in one day, literally back to back. They ran away, and then like 2 seconds later, another burglar. a different burglar, which was curious. Yeah, we really are not doing good for money right now. Sooner we can get this mischief stuff out of the way. Balance our books somewhat. You're yet to have one. Yeah, well, we've got the Heist Havoc challenge, amongst others. So, yeah, it is more likely to happen. Yeah, I think this like swapping between hacking and trolling is quite good, because it stops him from getting too bored on one thing. Presumably, though, we're going to run out of hacks for today. Yeah, I don't know when it resets. I guess we'll find out. Also, make a virus. I guess we could do that next. Yeah. You've only had one because of that challenge. Yeah, so I think in total, this household has had more than 10 burglars now, and every single one of them just immediately got caught. Our main character's dad, who was the previous main character, fought like more than half of them. It was funny. Particularly because the first time he fought, he lost. And then, yes, his fitness got up a little bit. And then I think he drew, technically, with them after that. Yeah, it was a giggle. Shouldn't getting into fisticuffs. You can tell how much of a fighter I am. Is that even the right way around? Yeah. Oops. The horse was funny. Yeah, one of them, it very much looked like the horse scared them off. It's just a giggle. Right, this is the last one that we need for this level. Actually, that's a good point. If you can just freely swap between careers, we could get this one to the 3rd tier and then start working on one of the fortune ones while leveling mischief up, and then swap back to mischief to get the rewards. Does that work? Have they stolen anything at all? Nope. So, I mean, they've only ever come through the front door, but like we have other exits to the house. Don't know why there's one there. But like there's a back door here, and I left this one broken for ages to see if they'd come through a different entrance. Same with this one. That also broke, and I just left it broke. But nope, they've only ever come through the front door, and they've only ever come to the front door when the one on the front door is working. So, is what it is. It's the problem with having so many handy people in the household, and like a butler and a this and a that, you know, it's there's always someone to fix it. And we've had at least one burglar on stream today. We might have had 2 on stream today. I'm not sure. Slightly losing the plot. Hey, level 8. Do we unlock anything for this? It doesn't tell us. Have we unlocked any more hacks is the real question. Continue making virus. What's he doing now? He's trolling the forums. Good. No, but we can hack the NSA again. Is it the NSSA? NSSA. That's how they got around that. Yeah, so it's all kind of game related stuff we've unlocked so far. That's an interesting notification. So how's my phone off silent? When does that happen? Must have nudged it. Oops. Someone will probably mod this. Oh, backtrack. It would be fun for them to climb through windows or pipes. Yeah, I'm surprised that they can't come through windows. Like, I kind of expected that would be a thing. A little bit disappointed that they don't. I mean, I get why. Much easier for them if they don't. But yeah, I'm surprised by that. But yeah, if someone can think it, someone will make a mod for it. Inevitably. Scary decor. Eh? Where's the haunting this time? Somewhere. He's hacking again. How's our mischief going up? Lowly. Okay. Hopefully they'll update it to make it more interesting. Maybe. I suspect if they're going to add anything to the burglary stuff, it won't be for a while yet. They'll wait until this is stabled out some, and the new expansion's out and stabled, I imagine. Who knows? Who knows? It'll be interesting to see how much we'll make now that we're level 8. I also don't know whether if we keep doing the same action over and over again, whether he gets better at doing that action, or whether we just slowly earn more because we're higher leveled. I'm unsure. I am unfamiliar with the format. We're getting there though. Like we've made some money today. Maybe stopping ourselves from immediately going bankrupt. Just about. And we have made some progress with the mischief. I do think we should briefly shuffle away from mischief to fortune for a little bit. Try and steady the house, steady the ship a little bit, as it were. But it also feels fitting. Like I think it works from a character's perspective. But we'll see. That will be a job for sleep. That'll be a job for tomorrow's stream. High School Years DLC has a usable window, but you'd have to lock all other entrances for Sims to even consider using it. That'd be the closest to a burglar using a window to get in. That's fair enough. There's 2 more kits coming as well. Oh, interesting. I mean, I'm working on the presumption that for as long as Sims 4 is the current Sims game, so like up until Sims 5 is released, they will keep making content for Sims 4, because why wouldn't they? Their whole monetization structure is based on a continuous cycle of content. Guys. 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 The family just moved out. The rest of the family just moved out. Well, we've got bedrooms again. Yeah, let's collapse this down into one house. Yeah, we'll just put it all as one house. Oops. I mean, it was going to happen at some point, I suspected. But I thought I'd done a fairly good job of keeping them on side, but apparently not. Okay, but at least we have some access to some of the better beds now. Right, which was the like top tier beds? I think it was these ones. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, whoops. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna leave the mother over there, but I'm gonna change Seamus being over here now. Side left hand side to Seamus. Assign left hand side to Plamer. Assign left hand side to Connor, spelt wrong. Cool. They all now have bedrooms again. Oh, wait, what? The bed vanished. Has it gone into their inventory? The bed disappeared. That's odd. I wonder why they've gone. Because of the like random like event stuff. It happens sometimes. Yeah, it might have just been when it was kind of getting transferred between ownership. It's strange. But yeah, drama. The household split. Well, I mean, we were looking for this sort of stuff to happen. They have now officially split the household. We're one step away from Seamus just kicking everyone out. But this would also potentially give us an opportunity for getting this house ready for putting on the gallery. Will I put them in another house? I don't have to. They should do it themselves. And we've got it set with the neighborhood settings where they're free to kind of do what they want. So I said that they couldn't move out of the house while they still had teenagers. But as soon as they were all adults, I just toggled on all the movement stuff, so they're free to kind of go wherever they want now. Like while the siblings were still young, I think I think they have teenagers, but the teenagers are children of the adults, if that makes sense. I mean, obviously, you get what I mean. I'm explaining it poorly, but hopefully someone knows what I'm talking about. Okay, well, we have gone up some money. I'm aware. But some of that will be from the other family moving out. But we were also spending a lot of money on the family living with us because things kept going wrong, which is a good point. Maybe we should stop this from being a retail unit. I mean, that's why I collapsed it down anyway, so that you couldn't have that stuff happening. You always get shook when you see men play Sims, yeah? Are you shooketh? Right, we'll troll the forums for a bit, then we'll make a virus. No, we won't. Then we'll look at its stats, go to the bathroom, and then we'll make a virus. It's very rare. What can I say? I'm just a rare gem. Sure. Just a hairy gem. Yeah, see, look, he's unhappy with the household that he's in. But yeah, I don't know. We're making enough money from the other ones to cover stuff at least. Yeah, see, this is why we needed the second computer to be down here. But yeah, so once we have a little bit of money behind us, we could start looking at sorting this house out for the gallery. It would also give us some spending money of just selling all of this stuff. Because obviously, if this was a real castle, you wouldn't just throw bedrooms at the top of the tower. Like, that's ridiculous. I might have to do some Googling, do a bit of research on castles, because I can't remember what's usually at the top. Like the interior of the top. Just a very hairy gem. You saying maybe Amelia will get married? Maybe. I doubt it, because from what I've seen, they tend not to do stuff like that by themselves, which I don't really understand why. But yeah, they tend not to, which is a shame. Because yeah, the one sibling who had kids just adopted kids, so it's odd. How are you doing today anyway, LJ? Sorry, I forgot to ask. Yeah, we need to queue up socialize troll forums. Silly one at times. Oh, always silly. Without fail. I wouldn't want to not be silly. Life would be too boring. All the drama. It's the whole household in one room. Yep. Anywho, wonderful people of the stream. As much as I could sit and play Sims all night, there is a reason why I restrict my streams to a certain time frame, so I'm going to be sensible and stop and go make some pancakes. For those of you new here, I stream 4 till 7, Tuesday through Saturday. So it's 7 o'clock now, so I start 3 hours ago, whatever time zone you're in. So yeah, I'll be back tomorrow continuing this story. If you are on Discord, we have a group Discord where we chat and game and stuff. You can either find it in the description on whatever platform you're watching on, or you can find it on my website, samly.tv. I'm releasing a game on Steam soon. End of this month, start of next month probably, which you can find by just searching Samly. It's called Samly's Merge. Yeah, it'll be right at the top of the list, and it's the same kind of styling as all of this stuff, so it's fairly obvious. Thank you for the heart, Sally. Yeah, I hope you all have a great rest of the day, and yeah, hope to see some of you again tomorrow. Until next time, bye for now.